Hey, Yuri's standing up for herself now. F you, Monika. You crazy. Hey, welcome back to WilliJ Gaming. I'm WilliJ, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Exit Music Episode 2. In the last episode, the first episode, the mod started off right at the day of the festival. So we caught Sayori in the act of getting ready to, commit suicide. So we saved her. We took her to the hospital, and then we saw Natsuki there too. She was all bloodied and bruised. So we got her address from Yuri when we were walking home with Yuri, because Sayori was still at the hospital. Then, after Yuri gave us Natsuki's address, in the middle of the night we snuck into her house, and we heard her dad yelling at her, and when her dad left in his car, we went in and saved her. And Natsuki just spent the night with us, and here we are. Drearily stirring, I can tell from the snoring feature next to me that Natsuki is still asleep. I rub my eyes, struggling to open them. Reaching out to my bedside, I swipe my phone and check the time. Midday. There's no point in going to school today. We already missed half the day. Besides, I don't think Natsuki would be up for after last night. I decide to head downstairs and make breakfast for the two of us. She'll appreciate the effort. I try to be as quiet as possible. I head to the kitchen and decide to make something quick and easy so I can bring to her. Searching through my fridge, I find some bacon. I start mixing together some pancake after a short search for the ingredients. As I'm cooking, I hear a light knock on the door. Anxious about leaving the cooking food, I rush to answer. It's Sayori. Hey Sayori, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be back at school. I step outside, closing the door behind me. I wanted her to know that Natsuki's here. I was planning on it, but I just couldn't get out of bed this morning. Are you cooking? It smells really sweet. Sayori peers through my window to see what I'm up to. Natsuki! Taking a look at myself, I see Natsuki tending to the breakfast. Crap. I see what's going on here, Will. You do? Yes, she's trying making cupcakes again. I can feel the sweat on my forehead beginning to cool. I'm so done for. Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise for the club. Neither of us were expecting to see you, though. I give Sayori a weak smile and attempt to reassure her. Don't worry, Will. Your secret will be safe with me. Well, since you're busy, I'll leave you two lovers. Oh, it's not like that, Sayori. Don't think that. Well, since you're busy, I'll let you two lovers be. Okay, Sayori, see ya. I stopped her momentarily. I was just wondering, are you going to the club? I guess since I'm actually up, I might as well. Especially if you're bringing the cupcakes. Yeah. Sayori leaves without another word. I return to the kitchen in a cold sweat, worrying about the false promise. Guess I'll have to convince Natsuki that we should cook a batch. She's nearly finished making our meal. The breakfast. It was supposed to be a surprise. I was going to wake you and have it all ready for you. Then Sayori knocked tonight. You could burn your house down, dummy. Look! She points the spatula and plate of charred pancakes. I guess we're even now, huh? You saved me and I saved your breakfast. A part of me wants to scold her for her rapt perfection of what her warped perception of what even meant, but another doesn't want me to bring up the events of last night. I decide I'll take that as a snark remark. Not quite. Maybe one day. Maybe. Natsuki really is something else I saw at the club room. Maybe it's just she doesn't have to put on a show for the other members. They always call her cute, and I'm sure I can see why. I sit down to the table with Natsuki after she first starts eating viciously, but quickly snaps out of it, remembering I'm in the room. How is it? It's delicious! She continues to scoff her breakfast down. Once we're finished, I take my plate from her and place it in the dishwasher. So, do you want to do anything today? Well, I kind of promised Sayori would make a batch for the cupcakes for the club later. If you want to, then maybe we can set aside a few just for later. Natsuki immediately jumps from her chair, grabbing the apron draped over the handle. Let's do it! Before I can reach, she's tearing through the cupboards and drawers, looking for everything she needs, only occasionally stopping to ask where I keep certain utensils and ingredients. Ready to help? Of course. Hopefully I'll be more useful than last time. You better be! Natsuki playfully punches me on the shoulder. God! Don't tell me that seriously hurt you. The door. Well, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. It's okay, it's only a bruise. You caught me by surprise, that's all. I'm having an extremely hard time to play it off. That genuinely hurt. I forgot how much power her small frame can deliver. What do you want me to do first? Well, I guess you could start preheating the oven to 350. I'll deal with the dry ingredients. I do only my small part and watch Natsuki get started. She's so precise with her movements. It's almost hypnotic. Natsuki catches me staring at her, completely spaced out. Dummy. What? I shake my head up and jerk back into the moment. You are staring! Sorry. What next? I got everything ready to go besides the eggs. Could you crack them into the bowl while I set the tray liners? I grab an egg in each hand and crack both simultaneously. Show off. Yeah, so? What's the matter with me trying to show off for you? Well, I finally got you. Hey, what do you mean? You get all embarrassed when I try to be sweet. Hey, Natsuki, you're so adorable. Natsuki begins to prepare the cake batter. Well, can we talk about last night, especially as I want to fully understand what happened? Maybe we should leave that for later. Yeah, okay. Natsuki nods in agreement. She quickly finishes mixing it, and I try not to disturb the batter, and I try to distribute the batter evenly between the cups. I wash the beaters by hand and attach them to the mixer. I start to mix the icing. I should have done this last time. And what, led me to make all the batter by hand? Yeah, well, you're stronger than you think. Natsuki hushes an arrogant look on her face. And don't you forget, the enticing smell of chocolate cupcakes begins to seep from the oven. It's going to be difficult not to eat any on the way to the club. I drip blue food coloring into the icing. The timer rings and Natsuki opens the oven door. Instantly, my entire house is filled with the mouth-watering scent of Natsuki's baking. Oh my goodness, these ones even smell better than the last batch. Natsuki sets them on a rack to cool down for a few minutes while I catch with the icing. Are you almost done? We have to get going soon. I stop the mixer for a moment and plunge my finger into the cobalt sea of sugar. I raise my finger to my mouth. Natsuki grabs my wrist and pulls it away. Then she scoops the icing and promptly licks it off. Hey! What do you expect me to put your finger in my mouth? That'd be gross. Huh? You're only saying that because I did that to you. Of course, that makes you gross. I'm not gross. I can't help but crack a smile as I speak. It will be a lie if I said I didn't enjoy her teasing. It makes me so happy when she gets a reaction out of me, if only a tiny one. Natsuki and I ice the cupcakes and get ready to leave. Quickly I head to my room to get changed. Natsuki, without her uniform, is forced to use the clothes I gave her. Seeing as most of the teachers will have left by the time we arrive, she shouldn't end up getting into any trouble. I return to the kitchen for a moment to grab some tin foil and cover the cupcakes with it to protect them. Natsuki notices and heads out of the door. I follow. As we're walking down the street, Sayori calls to us. Hey! Natsuki grabs my arm, signaling for me to stop walking, and Sayori catches up. Oh, I can smell this from my house. I can't wait. Natsuki, Sayori, and I make our way out of the school. To the school. Sayori is acting quite normal, considering what happened just a few days ago. Come to think of it, Natsuki is too. Perhaps they wouldn't like to dwell on dark times. I don't blame them. I can't help but be reminded of their traumatic events. Within a few minutes we arrive at school. Only the last few students trickle out of the doors. It's the end of the day. The three of us make our way to the club room, being careful not to drop the cupcakes. I set them down on a desk near the door. Hey, Yuri! She runs up to Yuri and gives him a big hug. Ah! Sayori! Sorry, but you startled me. Where have you two been? Not feeling well? Yeah, I wasn't feeling so good the past few days. I was really sick. Me too! Well, I'm glad you're back now and healthy. Yeah, but Natsuki, where's your uniform? It was dirty and didn't have time to wash it. But you'll get all in sorts of trouble when the teachers see you without the uniform. Well, that's why I skipped the rest of the school day. Yuri stares down Natsuki doubtfully. Instead of calling her out, she changes the subject. By the way, I have a surprise for you all. Ooh, what is it? It's a surprise for a reason, Sayori. Just wait a minute, I'll show you all when Monika arrives. Will and I decided that since she was feeling better, that we should make some cupcakes. I already missed the majority of class this week, so what's one more day? Especially if I get to bake. Natsuki retrieves the box of cupcakes, lifts up the foil, showing off her handiwork. Such a deep shade of blue. They look delectable. Thanks! I can't wait, I'm starving. Not me, I'm stuffed. What do you mean? When we went over to Will's house to bake, he made us breakfast. Oh, Will, you're so sweet. Thanks, Sayori. I'm kind of thirsty, actually. I'll be back in a second. Sayori walks out of the club room, turning toward the fountain down the hall. Mere moments later, Monika walks in from the door. Hey, Monika. Wow, looks like everyone bothered to show up today. Natsuki bites her tongue. Yuri buries her head into the book again. I'm still fidgeting with my hands. Yeah, I guess. About time. She still seems pretty upset about the festival. I think our cupcakes will be a sufficient peace offering. Sayori returns, a carton of apple juice in hand. Hey, Sayori. What happened on Monday? Were you sick? Yeah, Will had to take me to the hospital. I thought you said it was a family emergency. It was kinda. I've known her for ages, so she's basically like family. Besides, I've never seen her like that. I just had to make sure she was okay. And what about you, Natsuki? What's your excuse? I was sick too, and don't call it an excuse like you don't believe us or something. No, I do. It just isn't good enough a reason to have ruined the festival. I guess you're still up in arms about the festival, and unless you were nearly dying, then I certainly could understand. And if you're both here, I take it that wasn't the case. Well, it kind of was. Whatever, just missing important days like that again, or there will be consequences. In an effort to break the hostile mood that Monika was causing, Yuri clears her throat. I have something for each of you. Yuri lifts her bag and unpacks a new tea set. It's not much, but I thought it would be nice to share. The new set has 5 cups, one for each of us. One has each of our names painted on and a different color. Woo! The new teapot has Literature Club written in script across the middle of each side. Thanks, Yuri. This looks so elegant. Thank you. And the cupcakes are a little bigger. Thanks, Yuri. This must have taken quite some preparation. Thanks. Yuri, clearly uncomfortable with the amount of attention, turns toward Monika who hasn't said a word. Oh, good job, Yuri. Could she sound of any more monotone? Yuri politely nods and retreats back to her novel. Sierra's writing something. I can't make out what it is, but this should be a quote. Hey, Will, come on. Natsuki, dragging me, puts me under the windowsill. She grabs the next volume of Parfait Girls from her set, replacing the volume with last night's to its rightful spot. We sit and read this in silence, besides the occasional giggle from Natsuki. After about 20 minutes, Monika clears her throat to get attention from across the club room. Okay, everyone, it's time to hear poems. I left my poem for Natsuki at home. I'm assuming she was unable to write one, presumably Sayori too. Well, none of you even tried to? We all stay silent. I did, but maybe we should just wait until tomorrow. Natsuki and Sayori probably couldn't write because they fell ill. But I'm not sure about fine. Tomorrow it is then. We all gather around the table. Monika's spacing out. Something else must be bothering her. Either way, no excuse to be so cold toward us. I've been excited to see the new tea set. I'm going to boil the kettle. I assume you'll all be having a cup of tea. I nod silently. I'll get the cupcakes. Monika pulls out a fresh piece of paper from her notebook and begins writing. Natsuki sets the cupcakes down in the center of the table. Yuri returns with the kettle. Monika seems to be oblivious to what's going on. She writes profusely, pressing the pen deep into her paper. Steam begins to flow from the kettle and Yuri transfers water into the pot. Yuri pours tea for each of us into our cups. Moments of silence go by if they were like hours. Monika's really killed the mood with her attitude. Yuri's already piffled a cupcake from the tray and bites down into it. Wow, Natsuki, these are the best ones yet. You just haven't tried the recipe yet. Yuri, reaching for a cup of tea, accidentally tips over, spilling its contents all over Monika's notepad. Jesus, you always have to be such a klutz. Get your act together. You're supposed to be the vice president. Monika's sudden snap takes all of us off guard. Sayori, clearly flustered, knocks the overturned teacup onto the ground, showing it across the clubroom floor. For Christ's sake, Sayori, do you ever pay attention for what you're doing? You what? You're sorry again? Just like how Monika, stop being a bully. And dragging Will to the hospital with you, that was pretty... No, it was not selfish. Monika, stop. If Will was here, we could have just continued on without you. Or Natsuki, considering she's probably weaseled her way out of reading anyway. Monika, stop being a bully. Hospital? Why is she being so hostile? They rush out of the room crying. Yuri has moved from her usual seat to the other side of the room, her face buried in her novel. I stand and Monika glares at me. Monika, what the hell are you doing? Go take care of her. She clearly can't take care of herself. I want to scream after what she said. I have an urge to slap her. Instead, I rush out the door to comfort them. Sayori's sobbing fills the hallways. I run up the stairs to see her crying on bench, Natsuki alongside her. Hey, it's okay. Monika's just being... I know what she's doing, okay? She probably had a really bad day or something. She's just taking it out on you. Not sure that's the right thing to do. What I'm trying to say is, don't take it to heart. She all knows that we are looking forward to the festival. Maybe she just takes things like that harder than the rest of us. I don't care, Will. That's not how you speak to people. I'm going home. Sayori stands. Oh, crap. I'll walk with you tomorrow, but until Monika stops her campaign to hurt everyone, I'm staying the heck away from the club. Sayori wipes the remainder of tears from her cheeks. You two have fun dealing with her. Tell her if she wants to talk, she knows where I live. Wait, Sayori, come back. We'll sort it all out together. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, come on, Sayori. It'll be much easier that way. Sayori's attitude shifts. She's no longer crying. Her face is completely blank. She turns to me. Well, I'll see you later. I'm leaving. We can walk home with you. I really don't want to go back there anyway. Yeah, me neither. Sayori looks at the two of us and shakes her head. No, I just want to be alone right now. Okay, well, you should join us for dinner tonight. Natsuki gave me an odd look. Yeah! Did he just say join us? Well, that's part of the reason why Natsuki was already at my house. She had a really bad night, and no, I'll just stay home. Maybe my mom will order some takeout. Have fun. Sayori turns and heads down the stairs. I've never seen her like that. And everyone in I caught her trying to... Natsuki, could you give me a second? What are you doing? I just need to call someone quickly. Natsuki nods and walks off at the end of the hallway. Worried, I ring up my mother, her mother, who's already at home. I explain what happened, and she tells me there's no reason to be worried. She explains the doctor has given her some antidepressants during the last trip to the hospital. She said it could just be a side effect of the drugs. I let her know that I'm still concerned, and to please keep an eye on her. Sayori's mom brushes me off and wishes me a good day. Still worried sick about Sayori, I catch up to Natsuki. Listen, do you want to go back to the club, or like hell I'm going back? Not while that mean person is there. Well, I still need to get my bag and stuff, so I'm guessing I'm gonna meet you back at the entrance. You okay with that? Fine. I'll wait. Thanks. Hurry up, though. I take off and head back downstairs to the club room. Bursting through the door, Yuri nearly jumps out of her seat, and Monika, writing on a new dry piece of paper, turns to face me. What do you want? None of your business. Leaning down at my desk, I pick up my backpack and sling it over my shoulders. Moving back toward the exit, she tries to get my attention. Well, what's wrong with you? I turn and stare at her in utter disbelief. What the heck is wrong with you, Monika? Ever since we accidentally ruined the festival, you've been nothing but pure venom for the club. You needlessly be rude to Sayori or Natsuki, neither of which are in a mental state capable of handling that. I understand it was a big day and it was important to you, but you have no right to lose your crap on us. And don't think I didn't hear about what you said to Yuri. I was only partly telling the truth. I know Monika said something to Yuri. Oh, is that so, Will? Well, you know what she's been doing, do you? Yeah, I do. Yuri's eyes are locked on me, piercing over the book. She's shocked, but I won't call my bluff. Yeah, she's been trying to sabotage the club, we know. She doesn't want any new members. Not only that, but I caught her rummaging through your stationery yesterday. I already told her she was being a selfish, mean person. Monika turns and points at Yuri. You can't fool me, Will. I know exactly what's been going on here. Monika, that's way over the line. How paranoid are you to think? Shut your trap and listen to me. You're the real reason the festival was canceled. I could give a crap that Sayori is sick. Well, of course, Yuri just wanted me to let it go. So I'll tell you the same thing I told her. This is my club. We do what I say. Do I make myself clear? Crystal clear, but there's one thing. Yuri, care to explain? Oh, dang, Yuri's standing up for herself now. F you, Monika. You crazy. Do you not see that this is... Hey there, don't get too deep. Now, Monika, that is way out of line. What Monika meant by that, Yuri was affected, mortified. She drops her novel and falls back to her chair, stunned, shoving me out of the way. Monika marches over to Yuri. She stumbles out of her desk and into the closet. Monika swallows her. What are you doing? She grabs her by the wrist and yanks her sleeve up. Oh, what a shame. You just couldn't help yourself. What did I say, Yuri? Yuri, still silent, her eyes fearful. Monika moves closer to me, forcing me to make contact. Maybe I didn't make myself clear, Yuri. What did I say? I can't believe what I'm saying. If I didn't, shut up. You tell the club. That's right. If you dare criticize my ability to lead the club again, Yuri, everybody's gonna know about this. Everyone. How do you think they feel about you? I'm not ready to knock her out. Monika, what the heck has gotten into you? You're crazy. Monika lets go of Yuri's arm. Looking at me, she speaks up. You want to see crazy, Will? I'll show you crazy. From her school blazer, she pulls out a sheet of paper. She thrusts it into my hand. This is Sayori's poem. This is crazy. What the heck is this? The poem Sayori sent me on the morning of the festival. She told everything after. It was supposed to be her suicide note. Suicide note? What the hell is wrong with you? Sir, she'd never... Monika. She had disbelief. I storm out of the club room. I walk down the vacant halls toward the doors. I can see Natsuki standing outside through the glass. Are you okay, Will? You look a little... I'll be okay. It's just Monika who's not okay. I show Sayori's poem to Natsuki. She can't believe what she's looking at either. You know, Will, that's serious. Think we should check up on her? About what happened earlier? Yeah, definitely. First, we head back to my house. Just to drop off our school bags. We head towards Sayori's house. I knock on Sayori's door. She answers the door, but just stares at us. Hey, Sayori, we wanted to check in. I'm fine. I told you that already. I ordered pizza and I'm just about to eat it. You two enjoy making your dinner. She exits the door shut. Wait, Sayori! I wedge my foot into the door. She tries again, but harder this time. Monika gave me this. Oh yeah, I forgot I sent that to her. Whoops. If you ever want to hang out or need anyone to talk to, Will and I are always happy to listen. We are friends after all. Yuri forced to laugh. Sure, Natsuki. Where can I find you? Will's place? She shuts the door on the two of us. I didn't think she would care that much Natsuki was staying with me. You really didn't think so? I should sit down with Sayori and explain the situation sooner rather than later. Natsuki and I head back home to eat and get settled again for the night. Well, yeah? You barely have any food left. How are you supposed to make dinner? I don't know. Well, we'll have to go to the shops real quickly. It won't be long before they close. I open the closet door and grab my jacket. You coming? Because I don't really know what I'm getting. It's pretty cold out there, and I don't have a coat. Isn't it your place? No, well, I don't own one. I hand Natsuki my coat. Well, hold on to this for now. I can handle the wear until we get to the shopping center. Are you sure? Because I really wouldn't want... It's fine, believe me. Come on, we're going to have to hurry before the shops close. As we exit the house, Natsuki hurriedly pulls my coat on. I shiver violently. We catch the bus and make our way to the store. On the route, the bus passes Natsuki's house. She shuffles down in her seat in an attempt to keep out of sight. I can understand. You okay? Natsuki wraps her arm around mine. Yeah. Shortly, the bus arrives at our stop, and we make our way to the mall. So, where'd you... Natsuki's already dragging me out to a nearby clothing store before I can finish my sentence. She rips my jacket off and hands it to me. They're all so cute! Oh, well, how do you like this one? I like it. You know, it fits you perfectly, too. Oh, and look at the scarf. It goes perfectly with it. She walks up to the cash register to pay. Natsuki, where'd you get the money from? Oh, well, I have to take it from my dad. You're stealing it? It's not stealing, but I don't like taking it. It's usually for baking stuff. Sometimes, Monika, I was saving for the Perfect Girls box set, but this is more important. The clerk scans both her items, and the total is a bit steeper than Natsuki expected. Begrudgingly, she takes the scarf back. I have an idea. I grab the scarf while she's paying for it. You think this will look good on me? Maybe. Good enough. I place the two items on the counter, and she gives me a sly smile, scanning my things. Natsuki is waiting for me outside. During the time we spent indoors, it has begun to snow outside. Could have done with a scarf after all, huh? Just you wait. Natsuki begins to shiver as we wait. The snow settles as the bus begins to come to a halt. The snow's beautiful. Yeah. We board the bus with our things and sit in the back. I give Natsuki the window seat. We sit together wordlessly as she becomes more entranced by the snowfall. It's a shame it'll be gone in the morning. It never really sticks. Yeah, I'd wish it'll stay a bit longer, too. Natsuki rests her head on my shoulder, still staring out the window. This is nice. I wrap my arm around her. We stay like this for the remainder of the trip back home. As we approach our stop, I grab all of our bags. The bus comes to a stop and we get off. We're a short walk away from the house. Now's probably a good time to... Hey, Will, how much was the hat after all? Oh, I sure don't have a clue. I bought it so I could surprise you. I pulled the scarf in outside of the hat. Well, you really didn't have to buy me that scarf, you know. I know I didn't. I just wanted to. I hold it and she reaches out to grab it. Dripping it around her neck, she beams at me, speechless. Well, Natsuki grabs the sleeves of my jacket. I pull her close as the moment feels as long as possible. Her grip loosens a little. Sorry, you shouldn't be... I just couldn't stop myself. It's fine, Natsuki. In fact, this is great. Thanks, Will, for everything you've done for me. I never want this to end, nor will I. We remain together for a little more. Eventually, our responsibilities get the better of us and we separate. I take Natsuki by the hand and we walk to the grocery store. We grab all the ingredients we'll need for tonight and head on our way. Hey, Will, I can carry some of those for you. No need, it's my turn to do some heavy lifting. The pain in my shoulder slowly returns, leaving aching. I do my best to ignore it. As we approach my house, I take a peek to Sayori's window. Her bedroom light is on. I think back to the hospital. I told her I'll be there no matter what. Did I break that promise by letting Natsuki stay with me? No, when I explain the situation with Natsuki, Sayori will understand. I know her. We arrive back at my house. I set the bags on the ground to unlock the door. Natsuki wanders toward the gate. I don't want to go inside, not just yet. It sounds childish, but I kind of want to enjoy the snow. I'll wait for a little longer. I'll wait here and I'll be right back. Swinging the door open, I make a beeline for the refrigerator. I throw in everything I have. Not even bothering to take the food out of the bags, I return outside. Natsuki is nowhere to be seen. From what seemed to be thin air, however, a snowball hits me square in the face. I recoil stunned. Hey! If she wants a snowball fight, I'll give her a snowball fight. I duck for cover behind a bush. She's already packing another. I begin to collect my own. I hear her footsteps crunch in the snow as she creeps toward me. As I poke my head around, I'm clipped by Natsuki's snowball. Nice try. I return fire on her. I hit her in the back as she retreats toward the gate. Natsuki lets out a yelp as she falls to the ground. She's in pain. Oh God, are you okay? I rush to her side, making sure she's not injured. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. She scoops up a mound of snow and throws it on my face. She hops back and runs aside, giggling. Stunned for a moment and covered in snow, I process what's just happened. I brush myself off and head back inside. Natsuki is washing her hands in the kitchen. You win this time. Don't think I'll fall for that again. Oh yeah! She moves the water as I proceed to splash room temperature water on my face and wash my hands. Yeah, that's nice. I could have done so much worse. I dry my hands using a flannel. I open up the fridge and start unloading the bag of ingredients into the counter. What do you think you're doing, Will? Sit your butt down. You don't want my help at all? Nope, I can handle it. I mean, you did your part by carrying everything for me. That's the least I can do since you're letting me stay here. I shrug. I'm not about to say no to a meal cooked for me by Natsuki of all people. If you insist, I take a seat at the table. I'm right here in case you need a hand, okay? You're just gonna watch me cook? That's a bad thing? Well, not really. You might just want to pay attention to what I'm doing, though, considering as though you almost set your house on fire making those pancakes. I can feel the blood rush to my face. You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Nope. Natsuki moves fluently around my kitchen. You really need to learn to manage your time in the kitchen. Cooking and baking should be fun, not a pain in the butt. If it's stressing you out, then you're probably doing it wrong. That's very polite of you, Natsuki. I might have heard on a cooking show. Natsuki resumes her work as I watch from the table. Okay, I guess you need to let this simmer for you for a few minutes and we'll be all set. Really? That quickly? What do you expect? I'm a pro. I can do it in no time. Natsuki begins to set the table. Wait, let me sort this out. I've done practically nothing anyway. I position the placemats onto the silverware off both sides of the table. Natsuki divides the food onto our plates. The scent of chicken and salty vegetables fills up the kitchen. It's only a stir fry, Will. It's not that special. She must have seen the look on my face. You sure? It smells great. She talks about it like it's nothing, but I can tell she's reveling in the compliment. We sit at the table and begin to eat our dinner. After we're both finished, I take out dishes and place them in the dishwasher. I fill the sink full of hot soapy water and let the pan soak for a few moments. Now she's already made her way to the couch and started looking for something to watch. She shouts out with me from the next room over. Well, anything you want to watch? Unless you got something in mind, not really. I scrub the pan hastily and toss it in with the rest of the load. I enter my living room to find Natsuki staring out the window. Oh, let's stop snowing. It'll probably be gone by tomorrow. Hey, at least we have fun with it, right? Natsuki nods in agreement. Natsuki flips through the channels. Soap, drama, comedy, soap, documentary, soap, game, soap, etc. And there's never anything good on, I know. You want to look for a movie instead? Sure. I open up the streaming app and Natsuki and I begin to browse the section. She picks out a cute new love story. I didn't even get a chance to read the title before she hits the play button. I used to watch it all the time because, well, I forgot. She pauses the movie and turns to me. About everything. My father, I can see the tears forming in her eyes. Well, he has a problem. He's been like this ever since my mom left us. I think I was 5. Looking back, I can get why she stopped talking to him. He was a terrible person before, but why me? What did I ever do? I think my dad blames me for her leaving. I think that's the reason he drinks so much. He always tells me I remind him of her, and that he hates it. Natsuki can't even speak. The sobbing is drowning her voice. Natsuki, just try and breathe, okay? Take your time. We don't have to talk about this right now. We can save it for another day. No, I need you to know. Well, since I was 14, he's resorted to borderline torturing me for existing. He only brings home food once a week? How do you survive? This is leftovers from a restaurant. When he drinks, he sees me as my mother. That day you saw me in the hospital, that wasn't even the worst, believe me. I've tried to run away from him before. A couple of years ago, I found my mom's address. It's been something like 11 years since I've seen her. I take the train when I knocked on the door. Well, she slammed the door in my face, telling me that she left for a reason, that she didn't want me. So I came back home because I had nowhere else to go. He found out I went to see my mother. That's when he really started to take out his anger on me. He beat me to the point I cover it up with makeup just to make myself be able to go to school. Of course, no one noticed. I secretly hoped that someone would think something was up. Then I have to explain myself, but they never did. I mean, I was just trying to cover up, so I can't really blame them. She takes a moment wiping her eyes. The other night, the drinks, that was the only escape I could think of. I'd gone back to the doctor's a few hours after you saw me. He gave me painkillers for my ribs. so I stole a bottle of wine from Dad's rack in the basement. I've tried everything to get away from him, but every goddamn time I would always fail and have to go back. Well, I wanted to die. I really wanted it. All to get away from him. I thought the pills would have been enough, but I guess the few that I had left when I was ready to go weren't. And I'm glad, because you came to check on me. You were worried. You cared about me. I never thought I'd have this. I never thought I would feel this way. This is the first time I can remember when I felt truly happy. All those years, all the pain. Nothing can change the past, but I grabbed Natsuki's shoulder and hold her tight. Natsuki buries her face to my chest. She's sobbing uncontrollably. I won't let anything else like that happen to you. I promise. You're here now. I'm always here for you. No matter what. Don't you understand? She nods her head, keeping it embedded in my chest. I sit there with her for a while. I don't know what else to do other than let her cry. She's held all of this in for so long, she needs to let it out. After a long time, she sits back upright, wiping the tears from her face. When she's drying her eyes, I glance at the clock. It's getting really late. If we plan on attending class, we should go to bed. There really isn't much point. We've missed a good part in the week anyway. Thank you, Will, for reading with me at the club, for helping me bake, for saving my life, for everything, really. It's no problem, Natsuki. I'll do it again for you. You're so sweet. Natsuki, from the day I saw you, I thought you were perfect, so I tried to impress you with my trash poems. That's why I spent so much time with you. I really wanted to get to know you. Everything about you is just wonderful, but there's one thing I can't stand. You hid this pain from me. I could have helped sooner. I understand you have reasons for not telling me, but Natsuki, I really don't know what else to say other than I love you. Everything about me makes me feel a way I've truly never felt before. Natsuki doesn't know what to do. She sits there for a moment. I love you too. She's weeping again, this time tears of joy it seems. She wraps her arms around me again, significantly tighter than before. I can't help but think back to the hospital, when Sayori would tell me that she loved me. Is this part of the reason I couldn't say it back? Yes, it is. Do you still want to watch the movie, Will? Of course. We resume the movie from the beginning. As the movie credits roll, I realize it's now early morning. I nudge Natsuki and stand up as she follows. I head to the kitchen for a drink and Natsuki lingers behind me. Well, can we sleep in the same room again? I really liked it, okay? Sure. Come on then. Natsuki and I head upstairs to her bedroom. I let her in to change first, and I leave. Natsuki, she closes the door on me and I wait patiently outside. Just because I said I love you, that doesn't give you the right to peep. I know, I'll stay out, I promise. Of course I wouldn't invade her privacy, not without her consent anyway. Okay, I'm ready, come in. I inch the door open and Natsuki is already sound in bed. I grab my pajamas from the drawer and top... Did he really just in front of me? What's the problem? Natsuki seems very tense. She wants to say something but is withholding it. Dummy. Oh, right, I was about to get undressed in front of her. Do I ever stop and think about anything? Moving out in the hall, I change into my pajamas. Then I come back in. I climb into bed after turning off the light. She immediately rolls over and holds me tight as she did the night before. Night, Will. Friday.